Hello and welcome to the WFO Racing League's Wicked Wednesday Truck Series. We are live at Dover Speedway once again. I was live in the car last night, Nation. Felt like I was dead after a while, but I was live. And yeah, my car got destroyed late, and I had a pretty fast hot rod, didn't I?
It was pretty quick, yeah.
I had a pretty fast one, but she got destroyed, and that was that. But we're here tonight with the trucks to see if they can do better than 14 caution flags for 58 laps. I think they'll be fine, and we're losing our concurrent viewers, so you can concurrently come back if you want to, but if not, come back singular. I'm going to smoke, Nation.
I'm going to. I can't even spell concurrently.
I'm going to let Nation keep you entertained for a couple minutes. I'm going to go take a quick smoke break before we get started here, unless you want to take a break too, Nation. Yeah, we'll just take a break right here. So
Go smoke.
Enjoy the beautiful images at the racetrack. We're going to give you the scenic view while we take our last breaks before we broadcast tonight. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to do some great racing for you. We're not, but we're going to bring it to you. How's that?
Sounds fair.
If you like it, give us a thumbs up. Give us that like. Smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed, smash that button next. And if you don't want to hear us no more, well, there's other stuff on.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Get on Fox and watch The Masked Singer, but we'll be back in about 6 minutes. All right, I'm back just in time to get your iRacing Classified starting grid. That's right, iRacing Classified's on Facebook. Check it out. Join the group if you haven't. I'll make sure me or Nation01 accept your request as soon as possible. But let's start with the pole. Fast last night. In fact, he was P1 in qualifying in the ARCA car. That's Richard Holland in the 31. To his outside in second, you see another fast car. I think he might have won it last night. Did he win it, Nation?
I don't know. I'm trying to catch up with the chat.
I don't know. I didn't look at the damn results, but I'll go over there and check them real quick. Who'd you interview as a winner last night, Nation?
I didn't interview anybody.
It was Austin Wagner that won it, but Keaton Tripp was second. But Keaton led the most laps last night and was really fast, so Keaton Tripp starting P2 right here. P3 is going to be, I do owe him another apology. That's right, Enrique. I am sorry for dumping you last night, buddy. Rick Vagone in the 10, starting third. Last night's winner, though, that 22 Austin Wagner outside of him in fourth. Starting fifth, you're going to see the 14 of Jeff Martin. And his outside in sixth is going to be the Coop. That's right, last night's commentator, Bradley Cooper, in the 5. Starting seventh, does this man need an introduction, Nation? Probably not. Probably not. That's the 3 of Hal Amy, for anyone that don't know. And his outside in eighth is going to be Tyler O'Brien, driving the number 27. Starting ninth, you'll see the 84 Brandon Winning, and his outside in 10th is going to be the 07 of Wesley Whitfield. Starting 11th is going to be Little Mermaid Nation, Michael McCauley, driving the 81, and his outside in 12th is going to be the 15 of Nick Reynolds. Starting 13th, Doug Turner in the 4, and his outside in 14th is going to be Steve Blankenship, driving the number 8. Starting 15th is going to be Richard Springer in the 21, and then 16th I show Adam Tips. And then we got Mayhem starting 17th in the final spot, Nation. David Mayhem Moody. And that is your iRacing. That's the iRacing Classified starting grid. Right, Nation?
Sounds like it, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking it is. Can we do the iRacing Classifieds logo in those starting grids where the WFO logo is?
Do we have that logo?
You made that logo, so I'm thinking you probably have it. Hi, Diana.
I think we can find it.
It probably will be under. I just went 7 because it was half of last night and wanted to be on the safe side on the caution count. Hi, Denise.
Hi, Denise. Hello, Denise.
Oh, we got to find a fucking camera to get on and get the timing and scoring screen. And, oh, my God, Nation, what are we thinking, man?
White people problems.
These guys are probably out there trying to line up, and they're like, where in the fuck is... That's right. We don't even know where we're at, do we? We're at Dover.
Usually not a clue.
We're in Delaware, man. We're at Dover. That's where we're at.
That's where we're at. What are we doing in Delaware?
I don't know, but they're 2x2 on the racetrack. How far back?
All the way to the gate.
All the way to the gate. We are all fired up tonight. Ha ha ha. You get that, Nation? He's being awful quiet about that one. I said we're all fired up tonight. No.
Oh, with the fire
no.
thing. Yeah.
We're probably not. Let me try that thing again now that we're live, Nation. As we're getting ready to go green flag racing here, but let's see if it works. I don't think it will, but we'll wait the 5 minutes that you said. Pace car's in.
That's what it said.
And the pace car's in. And we're waiting for it. Waiting for it. Waiting some more.
Wait for it.
And green flag and racing with the Wicked Wednesday Truck Series at Dover. And what a great start these guys got off to there. Richard Holland going to get a good start, go to the front. And I'll tell you right now, Keaton has got a whole, well, never mind. That 10 truck of Enrique went right by him like he was tied to a stump.
Like he was tied to a stump?
That's a bad thing to be tied to, Nation. That's what I've been trying to tell you. Quit tying yourself to the stump, feller.
It's a habit.
It was actually Austin Wagner. It was a red and white truck in my defense, but it was Austin Wagner. But I think it's just Enrique's car that's red and white. His truck is blue, right? I don't know, but Richard Springer has the lead. I see Enrique back and forth, maybe. Yes, that's where he's at. And Jeff Martin back in fifth. So you have Richard Holland leading it. The 22 Austin Wagner second, 26 of Keaton Tripp back in third. And they are all single file right now and clicking off some laps here at Dover. We got a long way to go, 150 laps of action to bring to you tonight. 150 Nation.
What the fuck would set up a race for 150 laps?
I don't know. You're probably in the booth with that fucking jackass, to be honest with you.
Damn it, Fern.
Top left-hand corner, Nation, in case you don't remember. Village Idiots, Village Nation. Black and
Right
white
there.
for all of you that can't read.
Oh, hey, you see how Denise put my name first? Ha ha, fuck you.
Oh, ha, ha, ha. My name's first in the black and white. Does that mean I'm more of an idiot than you, or?
Yes, it actually does.
All right. At least we have a definition for it, so we can understand it better. There's the Tito's Vodka truck. What a good-looking paint scheme on that 14 of Jeff Martin. Then Tyler O'Brien right here in that Napa 27. Ooh, he's got a little dent on the back of that thing. Somebody jacked the ass into that truck right up in the air, Nation. You see Hal Lamy going for a spot. Hal Lamy in the 3 working the bottom of the track. He's going to take the 6 spot away from the 27 of O'Brien. So move Hal Lamy up a spot. And O'Brien's going to have a bumper full of Brandon Winning in the 84 right now. So that 27, I don't know if the damage is affecting the truck or not, but you see Coop moving in the 5 right now. 84 Winning on the bottom, working on the 27, and here comes the 5 of the Coop, Bradley Cooper. That's right, Nation. We got a race. 8 laps in of 150 right now. We're staying with this because it's 2x2. Side-by-side racing when they're passing. So that's going to move Coop up to 8th. 27 back to 9th, but now the 27's under fire. Now the 27's going into the wall sideways, and that's not the way that you want to go. And he is stuck in the outside wall, and we have caution number 1 on the speedway. Hi, Jewel. Just like that, Nation. Caution number 1. Should we take a look at it, the replay? Yes, we should, but how should we do that, Nation? By burning it down with fire. Fire, Nation. Fire, fire, fire. Ooh, that was a hard hit, and he did get stuck in the fence. I'm not bullshitting you. There was the side-by-side, maybe contact, maybe net code. I don't know, but whatever happened between him and that outside wall was vicious. Hope that feller's okay, Nation.
You use those big words like vicious.
It was vicious.
That's just too big of a word.
All right, we'll quit. That looked nasty as hell. How's that?
Yeah, nasty's way better.
We'll use nasty. That's our new word. Hi, Chrissy. I think I said hi to Jewel. Hi again, Jewel. Nation, I don't think our damn thing's going to work, man.
It said it takes 5 minutes.
I think it's been 10.
Well, maybe it takes 10. Fuck, I don't know.
I don't know. It didn't work all night last night, and I did that.
Yeah, did it ban somebody?
It didn't do what I wanted it to. I didn't want it banning people.
It wasn't supposed to ban anybody, but
I'm going to tell you guys right now, even the people watching the stream, Nightbot is a useless son of a bitch. Really.
It's a little bit of a bitch, yeah.
I put a command in for the feller to do, and he don't do that, but if somebody types in all caps, he's going to give them a timeout.
I'm going to type in all caps and see what happens.
If I hadn't went in and I changed it, I disabled that, and I know that the disabled worked because Diana put in all the fire emojis, and she didn't get a timeout. I
want a timeout.
Good thing I went in and disabled all that stuff, Nation, or everybody got a timeout tonight over fire.
Yeah, but I want a timeout.
You live in timeout.
It's true.
I know it is.
All right, you don't have to broadcast on the bad parts of my life.
Well, are you back in, or are you still in the doghouse, Nation?
Dude, I built a doghouse.
And you're living in it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so they are. I think they're going 2x2 again. That can only mean one thing.
All the way to the gate.
That's right. How far back, Nation?
All the way to the gate, brother.
All the way back to the hot dog and hamburger vendor. The alias you said this is command to be. It says it don't exist. Maybe Nightbot, you need to go back and check on what I put for the alias.
Maybe Nightbot needs his ass kicked.
Maybe Nightbot needs to not be a fucking administrator in this channel anymore. Boom.
Yeah,
There
fuck
you
that
go.
Bye-bye, Nightbot.
That thing don't work worth a shit. I don't know how the other people made it work.
Well, they're obviously smarter than we are, but fuck Nightbot.
It don't matter. He ain't a moderator no more. Had to work on that some more. 2x2, all the way to the last truck.
Gate.
Adam Tips had a little bit of work to do on caution number 1. That right, Adam?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Net code?
Nah, just two guys, one for the same spot. More of a racing deal than it is
Gotcha.
one or the other's fault.
Yeah, this track kind of creates that with the way the transitions are in the corner.
And then everybody attacks them differently, too.
She got a little thing with a halo over its head or something. If you put some stars around that, that's what Mighty Nation's heads are like all the time.
Yeah, believe that.
All right, so we're back to green flag racing. Keaton Tripp in the 26 going to restart P1, and he's going to shoot out to the front by about 3 or 4 truck lengths, and we got a side-by-side battle for P2. Last night's winner, Austin Wagner, going to power by the 31, take the second spot, and he's going to go right after his teammate. Oh, and we got a wreck back there. Somebody just knocked the living dog shit out of the inside wall. And I think that might have been the 15 of Nick Reynolds I seen do that. Hopefully he's okay, but we're going to do it one more time right here. We're going to burn it down with what, Nation? Fire! Just like that. So what happened
For the record, all you people watching this, living dog shit is an actual technical term.
Looked like the 15 got loose. And that sent him to the outside wall and collected the 21. So we got 2 trucks that are definitely going to be in on lap 14 to probably use a fast repair, which is never a good way to start your race, especially at Dover. So meanwhile, back out on the racetrack, not many takers up front to go to pit road right here. They ain't pit nation.
Fuck them.
Fuck them, he says. Hi, Cindy. Thanks for coming into the stream. Adam, thanks for coming into the stream, buddy. Oh, he's in the broadcast booth. Well, technically, he's in the stream. Nation's in the stream. Who are we missing? Oh, Adriana's not in there yet.
Oh, she will be.
She will be, Nation says. I don't know. Nightbot might have banned her.
Fucking Nightbot can kiss my ass.
You ain't got to worry about him no more because he's no longer a moderator. We took that right away from that feller.
Bye-bye, Nightbot.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
He's fucking annoying anyway.
I'm be good tonight. Oh, no, Nation. Mama Riddle's not coming on tonight.
The hell?
What in the hell? Were we bad again?
Yeah, you probably pissed off Mama Riddle, and it's all your fault.
Probably it was me last night.
There's a good possibility of that.
Because technically last night I was bad.
I showed up late, so I couldn't have been bad.
I had to have been. I dumped my own teammate.
He's good. Don't worry about it.
Vern, a teammate? I don't think so. Not a good one anyway, Nation.
Vern, an ex-teammate.
Maybe an ex-teammate. A former teammate, Vern Bradley, dumps his former teammate, Enrique.
Ricky's good.
I
don't
told
know.
him
Have
I
y'all
was
talked
sorry.
to him?
I apologize to him. That's all you
I'm
can do.
just kidding.
When you fuck up, you just apologize. You know what I mean? And someone can accept it or they don't, and everybody moves on and goes their own way.
Unless you're Joey Logano or Kyle Busch, nobody accepts it.
Well, I've never heard of those people, so whatever.
It's okay, Diana. We'll blame it on Nation.
Yeah, of course. Just blame it on me.
And we are lap 16 of 150 now, Nation. So we're going to, I don't know if we're going to be in for a long night or, I don't think so. I think these guys will get it straightened out. We'll do some green flag run.
I'm going to find that motherfucker that put 150 laps up and kick his ass.
I don't know who did that.
I'll find you.
I don't even know who's in charge of that.
You fucking liar.
Who is that feller that sets these up?
That would be Vern.
I'll probably kick his
Bradley,
ass with you.
We're both going to kick his ass.
After last night, I don't know what part of 150 laps was a good idea for that guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I think the same one that set the race up tonight didn't even finish the 150 laps last night.
Wait, Denise, we still want pies.
Oh, you hear about that? You're reading that, Nation?
Yeah, I still want pies. I like pie.
We gotta. That's like a hate speech right there. Is it not?
Well, I just want pie. God damn.
We're feeling the love, ain't we, Nation?
As always.
All right, so
You
we're.
want cherry pie?
I'm sure they're baking up some apple pies too for Easter, coming up Sunday.
Yep, we're not going to get any.
So 2x2, how far back? Never mind the pace cars in.
Way to the gate.
Green flag and race them once again. The leaders are going to time it out together right there. That's the advantage of having teammates. And they're going to be side by side coming down here to turn one. Richard Holland in the 31. Kind of lurking back there in third. Got Jeff Martin now moving up to the P4 spot. Rick Fagone going to round out your top five. Then you got Hal Amy back in the 3, still hanging on to that 6th position. Aha! I see that, Nation. Vern can have pie.
How the fuck? How come I can't have pie?
Exactly. I'll tell you why. Because Vern equal good. Nation
Right, so I'm an
equal asshole, not so good. So Richard Holland's going to take that second spot. We got a battle. Wagner's going to go back to third. I'm going to tell you right now, that 31 truck is fast. That 14 back there, Jeff Martin, not doing too bad of a job hanging on right here either. And don't count that 10 truck right there out. Enrique Del Toro. Escobar.
Escobar, Sanchez, McDaniel.
Fagande, Sanchez, McDaniel, the junior, the 38th.
No, 45th.
45th. Oh, that's right. We changed it to 45th.
Yes, we did. Why did we do that?
We're going to have a battle for the lead, Adam. 31 moving right up to the bumper of the 26, and now he's going to take a look to the inside. Richard Holland is literally, I think he tied his ass to a rocket, Nation.
Well, that's a bad place to tie your ass to.
I think it got burned the hair off of it.
Definitely do some damage.
You might have to go visit a proctologist after that trip, Nation.
Ugh.
All right, then we're going to stop with that conversation.
Yeah, let's get away from that.
We're out of that one. So Holland, he got there, but catching a guy's one thing, and passing him is a whole different story, isn't it, Adam?
Pretty much. Everyone's stuck to the bottom.
See, that 14's going to move up a lane right here, and it looks like the 10's able to close up a little bit, and this is going to be for fourth position. 14 holds it, and the 10 wants it.
Hey, Vern, how would you set up a pass here?
I try to set them up off the corner. So I'll sometimes I'll lay back a little bit, and I'll try to keep it a lane lower, coming off the corner exit, and get a run on them to get on their inside going down to the next corner. And then you can just send it in a little bit deeper and make kind of like a slide job.
That's what she said.
But you got to watch doing that because you still want to set yourself up for a runner. They're going to cross you right back over. Dover's a track that they can cross you over on, and you can cross them over. Because in order to make the pass, you're carrying so much momentum into the next corner after you get side by side with them that it's real easy to overdrive it a little bit. So Holland's going to drop back a little bit here, maybe truck links, and you see the 22, Austin Wagner, starting to pull in on him right now. I don't know if running that hard, getting around that 22 at the start, may have abused his right front a little bit. And you know it at Dover when you get the right front angry because you'll have that wheel cranked all the way to the left and you will be not turning. You won't be turning left.
One thing it doesn't do.
I don't know how close the truck is to the car, but once them tires went in the car, man, they went. I imagine the truck's close to the same. There's that battle for fourth, I promise you. They were side by side down in 3 and 4. Enrique could make it happen, but he's going to get another chance here. You see the 14 might have been saving on the tires a little bit running that upper groove. But I don't know that does because I raced a guy for about 5 or 6 laps on the outside last night and just burnt the tires off. I'm pretty sure the beads were melted on them, Nation.
Yeah, it happens from time to time.
So Enrique's going to... Again, you catch him, but you can't really do nothing with him after that. I know Baez lonesome a little bit right here in 6th is going to be the 3 truck of Hal Lamy. You can see the paint in the daylight at Dover Nation.
As long as it looks good.
Looks like he waxed it before he took it out there. Hal's got Springer, though, in the 21 coming up on the tailgate, and now Springer's going to move to the inside to make a pass. And just like that, you see how deep Springer drove it into the corner there. But he's able to hold the bottom of the track, and he's going to take the 6th spot, move Hal back 1. Then we go back to Brandon winning in the 84, running 7th. And look at this, Nation. 8th place, the Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid, Ariel.
Swam her way right up there.
Tell you what, she's quite the swimmer.
That's what I hear. She's quite the swimmer.
Don't tell anybody I said that.
That's about the most awful gay joke I ever heard.
I think it's recorded now.
Oh, it's recorded.
Damn it, Adam. Shut up.
We're not deleting it either. And no, Coop, that wasn't a shot at you.
Damn.
It wasn't.
No, it would.
Look at Blankenship right there. He looks like he drove through a truck with red paint, like a tanker of red paint.
Blankenship, never heard of him.
Is that the Walking Dead paint?
It looks like it'd be a zombie paint. I didn't know it was that or if it hit a deer.
Oh, what the hell does it say on the back? Happy Halloween.
'Tis the season. As it's Easter.
Not Easter, man.
Yeah, you don't kill deer on Easter, Adam. Damn.
Not legally, at least.
It looks like he's just been
Well,
smashing.
no, legal.
Looks like he drove it through a crowd of people. Look at the front.
Dang!
Well, you can do that on Easter, apparently.
I don't know where Steve's been taking that truck, but I don't think it's legal.
Well, it's Steve. I mean,
It is Steve.
it's
You're
Steve.
right. But let's go
Close
back
your
to
eyes
11.
and pedal to the metal.
This guy right here put the pedal to the metal, and he ain't afraid of nothing. That's David Mayhem Moody, driver of the 88 truck.
Yeah.
If you need some mayhem, call up Moody. That right, Nation. You'll get your mayhem.
He will definitely provide it.
And Springer after his little, well, not after his little, because I think I seen him go around Hal a little bit ago to get in a wall or what?
Maybe chatter to the right front, like we were discussing.
Yeah,
Kinda
he
pass
might
out.
have, driving it up there. There's Adriana. Oh,
shit,
look how
no.
tight that 21 is on corner exit, Adam. That thing's pushing like a dump truck trying to exit the corner here.
I think he started farther back in the packs. Maybe he's just running his stuff a little too much right now.
I think he burned her up. Nick Reynolds in the 15 after his wreck earlier. Currently riding in the 13th position. And Coop's been kind of quiet in this race. He's right back there behind Reynolds. Going to make it a battle for the 13th spot. Ooh, that's close racing. He got right up to that tailgate, kind of backed off a little bit. Did want to bring out a caution right here. We've had two of them already. But we are almost a third of the way in, Nation. Oh, we're going to see a pass. Coop to the inside with the 5 truck. Nick Reynolds in the 15 on the outside. Now it's over with. Coop's going to put the slide job on him, take the spot. Move Bradley Cooper, the iRacer, not the actor. I would say move him up a spot, but
Cooper.
I think he's a few laps down, and Nick's only a couple down. So we're back here in lap territory now. Coop's the last one on the track on the scoreboard. Back in the 15th position. But you got Tyler O'Brien right here in the 27 riding in the 14th spot. And we seen O'Brien up there by the top 5 at the start of the race. Coop's trying to move through there and get a lap back the hard way. Meanwhile, back up on the farm. Keaton Tripp is up to a 1.7 second lead, Nation.
1.7.
How far is 1.7 seconds?
I don't know. I got a lawnmower, so there is that.
You think you can get it out here and get a 1.7 second lead on him?
No fucking way.
We'll see if the lap traffic makes that lead go away a little bit. He's got that on his teammate, the 22 of Austin Wagner. You see Holland back there in the 3rd spot. Holland's sitting about 2.5 seconds back right now. So one thing about the trucks versus the ARCA cars on Tuesday night is the trucks do have more fuel. So where the ARCA car carries 50% or a half a tank of fuel, the trucks have 3/4 of a tank. So they can go a little bit farther before they have to stop. And I don't even know what the fuel run was in the ARCA car last night, 14 cautions, and you're never going to find that out.
No.
Fuel mileage was not an issue, but I could see with the trucks here tonight where fuel mileage could become an issue. Agreed, Adam?
Agreed.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be, what, 130 or 40 laps? 30 laps, 130 laps they'd have to do. I don't see that happening on 75% fuel.
Yeah, definitely not.
I would think realistically maybe 60, probably not 6, maybe 50 laps. You think?
Well, let me cheat. I can pull up my sim racing apps real quick.
There you go. There's Hal Lamy right there back in the 7th spot, but he's got a little bit of a battle brewing with the 84 Brandon Winning. Hal's got it. Winning's kind of peaking low. I don't think he's got the truck close enough to do anything yet. You can see Winning able to stay right down by the apron, the bottom of the track. Get a little bit more room to exit the corner. Able to build a little bit more speed down the straightaway. Hal getting low down there in turn 2. He's still going to keep about a truck length on Winning. Oh, Hal's going to go way up down here in 3 and 4, and you see Winning close right up on the tailgate. You just got to be patient at this track, and you have to work on people. You close up on them, you keep working, just keep working. They'll move up, and when they do, you pull underneath. That's how it works,
Quit
Nation.
yawning.
Piss off.
God damn.
Well, so the 84 Brandon Winning getting it, trying to get it done. You see how much wheel they have in it coming out of the corner because of how far the truck moves down the racetrack on the straightaway. Have you noticed that, Adam?
Oh, yes.
They got that truck is pushing so bad that when that right front catches, it's just yanking the truck to the left. You see Hal out of turn 2 almost every lap that happens. Now the 84's got to look underneath of them. I'll tell you, if they're not careful, the 15's going to get a look under both of them and move on. You'll see guys that are real good about staying back and taking care of their tires. And those guys will start coming forward, where the guys that were a little rougher on the tires early in the run's going to start moving back now. And it kind of makes me wonder about the leader taking off like he did. How much did he actually abuse his tire to get that lead? And I'll tell you, he's up there by a good bit, and it just keeps extended. It's not going backwards.
Yeah, he's just extending it. He's now to basically a 2.5 second lead.
At Dover. There's the 22 in second right there. That's a teammate to the leader. Last night's winner in the Twisted Tuesday ARCA series. And there's Holland. He's not too far back right there of the 22. But Richard Holland's currently in the 3rd spot. He's shown 3.7 seconds behind the leader. And Rick Fagone is the owner of the 4th spot here, Nation. Enrique occupies it. He don't own it. He occupies it. He's renting the 4th position.
Oh, he'll get top 5 easy.
If he puts out a little bit more, he might be able to get up there and rent the lead.
I got faith in Enrique.
So Jeff Martin's still in the top 5 right now. If you see that 5 truck coupe behind him, he's not on the same lap, but the 5 truck is carrying a little bit of speed right here on this run. He's drove that thing all the way through the field, Adam.
He sure has. He wants that. Well, he's 3 laps back, but he wants those laps back.
He's going to go up and get it back the hard way. You see him running down the 5th place truck right there, and that's the 14.
So on this run, they're at 60 laps, which we're on lap 60. We've had 2 cautions for what? 8 laps? 10?
Yeah.
I would expect him probably in the next three to 4 laps.
All right, so we're watching Coop make his way up there. There's the Little Mermaid, all the way up to 6 now, Nation.
Is he related to Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah, I heard they were twins.
Cousins.
I heard they were twins, Nation.
Yeah, could be.
But the Little Mermaid swimming forward, man. That's all that matters. Swim, mermaid, swim.
Yeah, that's what I tell her. But okay.
Brandon Winning, too, having a good run right there. In the 7th spot now in the 84. Doug Turner in the 4 truck moving into the ace spot. And he's going a lap down. That leader is lapped up to 8th position now. Keaton Tripp, 2.8 seconds up on the field, is on a mission. He just lapped the 8th place truck of Doug Turner. Next in line up there, I believe, is going to be Brandon Winning in the 84. And now we see green flag pit stops happening. 10 truck Rick Fagone on pit road right now. And someone else is leaving pit road right now. So green flag pit stop starting to happen right here at lap 65. And the leader's still out there. He can afford to stay out for a couple few laps here.
Yeah, he can run probably 3-4 laps longer if he wants to, but that's if he's got the fuel for it.
All right, looks like the chat's getting a little bit quiet on YouTube. Oh, 27 truck slow right in front of the leader, but the leader's going to get to his outside and make the pass. No harm, no foul. Man, when you got such a closing distance on someone, you close so fast on them, it kind of makes you a little nervous about what way that guy might go. There's what 3.6 seconds looks like getting back here to the 22, and the 27's on pit road. 22 of Austin Wagner behind him. Whew, that was close. Wagner going to pick up a ton coming to pit road right there. And look how much time he gained on the leader with that entry.
He sure did, but I just think he didn't want to ruin his race right there, so he used all 3 seconds of that lead.
Yeah, he took it easy going in because you're right. I mean, if you got lone green flag runs like this and you speed or have an unsafe pit entry, you're done. If it goes green the rest of the way, you won't make it up. We've seen it happen multiple times this season already. So that's all it takes is one black flag on these lone green flag runs to ruin your whole race.
I was going to say that, but it's not true.
Oh, Nation, you know, man. I know you know.
I know.
I don't know how many times I've seen it happen to you, Nation. That's the thing. You're like the king of that happening. Nation dominating the race and then gets an unsafe pit entry, and next thing you know, you got to come from, 8, 9, 20 laps down, 30, get up there and win it, Nation?
Get up there. Yeah, then I have to just go ahead and win it.
Well, what we recommend, though, anybody that gets Nation in their race, make Nation give you at least a 300-lap head start in a 200-lap race.
God damn, son.
Ain't that right?
I'll tell you what, though. We have a new P1.
Yeah, Enrique. Pitting a little bit before the leader there. He made up all that time. He was sitting back in, 4th before they come to pit road?
Yes.
And he made that up over his teammate, too. So the thing about it is Enrique's got 5-lap-old tires compared to Keaton Tripp, who's got 2-lap-old tires now. And the lead is 0.8 of a second. So there's 3 laps difference between the leader and second place's tires, and with as fast as the 20, it's still a good bet for the 10. Still a good gamble. I mean, he was 4th coming in, so if he can hang on to a top 3 the next time they pit, then it's going to give him a little bit more of an advantage. And you see the 26 has got a couple lap trucks to work around, and one of them's the 84 Brandon Winning, who's sitting in the 7th position right now. So as you start lapping up in the field, they're not going to roll over and let you go, are they? Nope. They're going to make you work for it. And I think I seen a truck slow on the bottom. Well, yes, right by the inside wall, maybe coming off of pit road is the 88 truck of Mayhem. And we're going to get back on this battle. You can see that they are running down the leader. Both those trucks are. Winning's running the leader down to possibly get his lap back, and he's got a whole tailgate full of the 26, and now the 26 is going to try to go to the inside right here. Yep, there he goes. Just
Man,
like
that truck
that.
just sticks at the bottom.
Just like that, right around the 84 Winning. But now, look at that. Enrique puts Coop between them, but Coop's not even going to slow the 26 down. That 26 didn't even have to lift. So we're watching right now. This is going to be a battle for the lead when the 26 gets up to the 10. I think Moody's on pit road again. He must have got one of them there penalties, Nation.
One of them there goddamn penalties.
Yeah, when you come off pit road and then you go back on pit road, it's pretty much a fact that you got a penalty. But a person could probably check something that would show them. Incidents. Let's see here. Pit stop, incident. Oh, nope, it don't show me penalties, just incidents. Oh, that's awesome. Mama Riddle's listening to us, Nation.
Uh-oh. I gotta hide.
Nation's hiding under the... What are you hiding under, Nation? The blanket?
She's gonna yell at me.
So we had a pass for the lead as the 26 went by, and now the 26 has a road block in front of him. That's Hal Lamy taking a spot away from the 81. Or maybe not, I don't know. Was Hal taking the spot away? Who knows? I don't think so. I think Winning's still a couple spots up right here. No, actually Macaulay. I don't even know who's in what no more. Who drives the Little Mermaid truck? Macaulay Culkin.
You related to Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah, they're twins.
All right, cool.
Oh, that's why, because I wasn't back there in the right order. Look at this mess of trucks. 81, Macaulay, 10, Enrique, 84 Winning, 31, Richard Holland, 3 truck of Hal Lamy. There's a mess of them here. That 84 drove up to that 10, and he's going to try to get around him here, but that's not for position. The 84 is a lap down. I'll tell you what that's for. That 84 wants to be the first one a lap down, don't he? Adam.
Sure does.
And Hal Lamy,
he's got to catch the 81 to do that.
How many laps is Hal down now? Oh, Hal's 2 back in the 3. So he's got a couple to make up. We're 80 laps complete of 150, so we are past the halfway point, Nation.
And hauling ass through this race.
These trucks, they're burning through it fast tonight, buddy. K&N car didn't, or ARCA car didn't go so fast last night. These trucks are burning through it. So I don't think I've seen a driver of the day vote for anybody but the 3.
It's always the 3.
I put 7 in there, but that wasn't nothing to do with a car number. 81, Bender.
I put 3.
Bender went for the Little Mermaid. He voted for the redhead, though, not the driver.
He went for the paint.
That's what he voted for the paint, not the driver. So Keaton Tripp, look at that, already back up to a 1.883 second lead. 1.9. It just keeps going up. Right, Nation?
Yeah, it's somewhere around there, yeah.
So if you like the thumbnail, oh, we got a caution.
What the fuck?
Who did it on what day? Oh, found it. Inside wall by the start-finish line, 15. And that only means one thing, Nation. We have to burn it down.
Oh.
What do we burn it down with, Nation?
No, we don't need to do that.
Sit back, because it's fire. All fired up, Nation, just like that. Fire.
Everything's fired up.
I hear somebody wrecking already, so we got to go back farther. Oh, I think he might have got a love tap and then another love tap until they were wrecking. And I don't think that's the first time I've seen contact between those two tonight. Adam might have a little work to do.
Yeah, I think Adam has to go to work tonight.
He might have to go to work there. Sorry, Adam.
Nah, it's all good.
I'll take the broadcast job now. When all the bad shit goes down, I'll just prefer to be in the booth. You see all the trucks coming to pit road. That's the only trucks left on the lead lap. If they're out on the racetrack, it's because they are a lap down. And I believe the 84 may be the lucky dog here.
I think there's some bad blood here.
I do too.
There may be a little.
It's like somebody kind of urinated in someone else's cornflakes or something.
God damn.
Well, I mean, that was some pretty nasty stuff going around. He gave him a love tap one, and then he come back and finished the job when that didn't work, didn't he? You give him one love tap and get him loose, the guy saves it, man. You're like, attaboy, good save. Well, you go back up there again and you finish it off. Might have been a little intent behind that one, I'm thinking.
Maybe just a little.
Just a little bit. They're both good guys, though. One of them's been around since like season 1 or 2. Long time.
I'll be right back.
Adam taking care of business. I got a feeling somebody's going to get maybe a little bit of a black flag stop and go or something, Nation. I don't know.
It'd be a little something.
I don't think you're going to remove nobody from the server or anything, but you never know. You don't.
Hey, I'm not here to judge.
I ain't either. I'm here to broadcast. We don't make those calls. That's not our decision, is it, Nation?
Hell no, we're there to be fucking idiots.
If he don't even want to send him a penalty, I don't care. I'm not going to listen to it. Say it for Mama Riddle Nation. You see that? Say it. Say it.
Come
Say it.
No.
Say fire.
And for the record,
Fire.
I
Fire.
don't have to say it.
You say fire.
If Mama Riddle was in here, I would say it, but she's not, so there's that.
She's listening. Diana said it clearly in the chat if you were paying attention.
Really? When's the last time I paid attention?
Earlier I said something, you're like, I read the chat.
I do read it. Fuck you, Vern.
Exactly. I just got him. Did you see how easy that was to trick Nation? All right, so some of them trucks took a wave around there, and the 84 was one of them, and I think Coop took a wave around to get one of his laps back too, so some of those guys are working on getting a lap back, and we're going to go 2 by 2, and there is literally 7 trucks on the lead lap. So the 84, Brandon winning it, will in fact be the final truck on the lead lap. And you see all the trucks lining up 2 by 2. How far back, Nation?
All the way to the gate.
All the way down to that hamburger and hot dog stand. 2 for $1 hot dogs right now. 2 for $1.
Oh, those are a bonus.
That's a bonus. That's right. I see that 27 right there, Tyler O'Brien. Down by the wall in the Napa truck, but I think he's going to get her up there in line in time. Pace car coming through turns 3 and 4 now, going to pit road. And that means one thing. There goes the 26. Bye-bye, Keaton Tripp. Keaton Tripp taking the green. Going to pull out by a couple of truck links right there on Richard Holland. He's got the 14 of Jeff Martin working the bumper. Not no more, though. Holland's going to put it in another gear. He's going to pull up on Martin by about a truck link. And they're single file all the way back here. Well, does that mean you got to say it now, or can you wait till the next caution? Because there might not be another caution, Nation.
there will be another caution.
Oh, Wagner in the 22, pressure in the 14 there, Jeff Martin. Wagner able to get that speed on the high side, middle of the racetrack. Everybody else got to run the bottom, and look at the run that 22 got down the straightaway, and he just disappeared, but now he's back. And there goes the 10 truck of Enrique right behind him. He's going to take advantage of the 22, moving the 14 up the track a little bit. She said, please, Nation. You say it.
You say it. Damn it.
Say it.
Fire.
Oh, my God. That's the most puny-ass fire I've ever heard.
Yeah, dude.
Say it like you mean it, Nation.
No.
Yes, say it like you mean it. You have to own the fire, Nation. Own the fire. Look at
I
that.
made the fire. Why do I have to fucking say it?
I'll tell you what, I ain't going to count that 31 out because he has tracked the, he kind of raced the 26's lead a little bit here, Adam.
Sure has. Maybe he's been watching them.
He's like, feller, I got your number now. What is in... All right. I want to see a battle for the lead. Where's the battle? Battle, battle. Wreck 'em. No, don't wreck 'em.
We gotta work.
So where's that 22 at now? Well, he's got a whole tailgate full of the 10, don't he?
Sure does.
Enrique is hunting that third spot. I think those HJRM trucks might have had a pit stop meeting or something, Adam.
They're pretty good when it comes to this. I'm sure they discuss a little bit what they need to do, and they put a plan together, and it's working.
Sometimes they do like I do, and early in that race, man, I just use those runs to kind of fill the car out a little bit and how the tires are going to be and how hard I can push it for how long. You know what I mean? And usually when you do that, by the end of the race, you've got something. And you found something that, you know, maybe on the mid or the long run. And it helps a lot, and I noticed that I was able to do that last night. I worked on it, and it worked for me. So these guys may be able to do the same thing, but it's getting to the point in the run where it looks like the 26 is just, he's able to stretch it out there just a little bit. Lap in and lap out. Yeah, it's seeing the fire so much, though, probably not going to have much of a voice left tomorrow, Nation. I'll blame that shit on you.
Of course you're going to blame it on me.
Because you're like, fire.
Yeah, fucking fire.
Spread out up front, but third and fourth are still battling.
Enrique's still there. He's not giving up. Hey, Nation. Fire.
What's up? Oh,
Fire.
fire.
Fire. Yeah, I'm all
For
fired
fun?
up. I'm fired up, Nation. I'm all fired up over the digital scrapbook tutorial.
Oh, now you're going to get me in trouble.
That's what you get for not saying fire with a little bit of enthusiasm.
I did. I said fire.
No, that's not
like that's not enthusiastic at all.
Yeah, that's very enthusiastic.
Adam, let's see you do it.
Fire! There you go. Perfect.
Perfect. Fucking bastard.
He did it perfect too.
And then you got him. He goes fire.
He goes fire. Next he'll be going, oh, fire!
Oh my God! There's a fire.
He'll say,
I can still-
quick, honey, call the fire department.
I They'll punch you.
He's just doing it to stare at the firefighters.
Vern yelled fire. Call the fire department.
Oh,
I don't
hey,
even know why I
boys.
like you people.
So the 26 is stretching it out a little bit again. 0.8 of a second right now. We got less than 50 laps to go, Nation. 48 more. Where did that 3 make it back to? He's inside the top 10 in the 9th position. He's chug-a-lugging, Nation.
Man, I have no idea what they did to that 26, but that thing is so freaking fast.
I'm looking at the 3. Does it look like the spoiler's wrinkled a little? It does on the left rear. Yep, I can confirm it. He, in fact, scratched your paint, Nation.
And the right side, fender.
Yeah, right side. Back by the bed, too, it looks like.
Yeah, so he had someone hit him from behind, and you either hit somebody with the outside or you got hit with the outside, because that doesn't look like wall damage.
Now, the door looks like it might be caved in a little bit. I think he scratched Nation's paint. Nation must have stepped out for a cold beverage, a cold snack, and he'll be back soon. So maybe Holland did learn, Adam, because 0.8 of a second is still the gap. And maybe Holland learned where to back it up and save up on the tires some. Because these trucks go a while, and I think they can probably pretty much... You think they can make it on fuel?
I don't think they could make it on fuel. Let's see, they pitted 23 laps ago. We're at 45. I think they ran about 50, 55 laps. So honestly, if I was some of these guys and you're not running at the same pace, I might pit now. Because we're sitting at 45 to go if you're on the lead lap.
Yeah. No, you're right. I mean, it makes sense if you're not in that fuel window. Yeah, because they got 23 laps right here, these leaders do, on the stint. And they still have, 43 laps left.
Yeah, so I mean, if they run it to E, I mean, they're still going to have like 5 laps to go. I mean, I would cut it in half if I was these guys.
You're right. I probably would, too. I'd probably split it 50-50 and bring it down pit road, get tires and fuel, and move on.
Exactly.
That would.
Then if you're Keaton, you can might run it out, but it just depends how much pressure you have behind you. I mean, you have the top 4 basically are within 4 seconds. Everyone other than that, I mean, there's not a lot of pressure there, so you might could run it out longer. So it kind of just depends what the top 4 are going to do here.
Are you watching the YouTube stream by chance, Adam?
I can.
Is that a fire
Hold
truck?
up.
Is that a fire truck she put in the chat? Maybe the fire truck is going to pick Nation up. You noticed he hasn't been talking since I yelled fire.
That is a fire truck.
You don't think that he ran down the
He went-
street again hollering fire, do you?
I don't think he did that. I think he went back into his playroom and got out his firefighter figures, and he's in there playing by himself.
Oh.
Will somebody save me, Tom Cruise?
Oprah Winfrey will save you, Nation.
Do you prefer Barbies, Nation?
Well, I prefer Ariel.
It's so weird you're into little girls like that. Like, it's just a little odd.
She actually in her
Dude,
late 40s
she's
is what
like
we figured.
40s right now.
Late 40s? Jeez.
I got to go find that filler, Nation.
Mr. McCauley?
Yeah, because I want to make sure that while you were away that you weren't bouncing up and down on his hood again.
Just thinking about it. But
I think it's the
Dude.
crayons. He's probably in there coloring his Crayola book.
don't fuck with my Crayola book.
I'll tell you what.
Is that
Little Mermaid's up in the top 5. No, Doug Turner is. Little Mermaid is 6th, and he made the pit stop. I think he heard us talking up here.
so did Jeff? Jeff
Yeah.
T. Martin also did a pit stop too. So you got him, McCauley also pitted,
The
and
only
Brandon winning.
The only way that'll bite you in the ass a little bit is if another caution's out. Comes out.
And they've remained pretty clean other than a little bit of a dispute for some racetrack space. So, I mean, I would take the gamble.
Well, the hood looks fine right here, so I can confirm that Nation was, in fact, running down the road yelling fire again.
Could happen.
So when you run down the road and yell Fire Nation, does that, do you say it enthusiastically? Like something's really on fire? Do you run down the road going, fire, fire, fire?
No, I say it enthusiastically.
They're like, what's wrong, Nation? And you're like, there's a fire. It's burned down half my house.
As long as it don't hurt aerial truck, I'm fine.
Nope, it didn't, Adriana. Too damn bad, isn't it?
Damn.
She asked where Hal's at. Hal is currently occupying the 8th position, just behind the Little Mermaid, and just in front of Mr. Steve K. Blankenship in the truck that committed possibly homicides with all that blood on it, Nation.
It could be homicides or suicides.
We're not asking questions about that at all. We don't want involved in that. We don't want to know where it come from or anything. We're just staying out of that paint. So the lead has really not. It really has not increased much lately, Adam.
Yeah, it's basically stayed right around 8-9 tenths of a second back.
So Holland is able to hold pace better this time. And, man, he had a truck in front of him. I think that might have been the 27 of O'Brien went up there making love to that wall. If he wasn't making love to it, he was close enough to be kissing on it. That right, Nation?
Yeah, they're closely related.
And here comes Jeff. He's got fresher tires. I'd let him go by
Jeff-
and then tuck right back in line.
Jeff Martin already pitted, so that is why he's driving by him so quickly. I'll tell you, I don't know how far back that 14 was. But that 14's going to make up a little bit of distance doing this. And we are 119.
Man, if
120 of
I'm
150.
Richard, I would push
pitting.
the issue on the 26. You got to pit before him.
I'm pitting, man. I'm coming in right now. I'm slamming on the brakes, bringing that sumbitch down pit road this lap. I ain't waiting another lap, man. You got 30 laps to go right here. He's going to stay out another one, too.
Maybe he's gambling on the fact. Remember the 26 last time he came down pit road under green conditions. Remember he gave up so much time to make sure he didn't speed. So maybe he's going to gamble and try to gain up all his space there.
The 14 went up there and got around the leader. And he's just checking out and leaving them. You see Keaton Tripp's got about a second lead over the 31. So the 31 has kind of faded back another 10th. Bring it to pit road. Where did Nation go?
He just doomed out of here.
Fire truck must have showed up, Adriana. Nation's gone. He's gone with the win. Oh, it is 10 o'clock, too. Oh, look at Winning closing up on the leader right there in the 84 to get a lap back. So that 84 truck's on fresh tires.
And here comes Austin Wagner into the picture, too. His stuff's kind of picked up.
Yeah, Wagner's picked up a little bit. You see the 1 second gap that the 26 holds over the 31. Now the 22 moving into the picture. I don't know, man. I would have 28 to go. I'd already brought it to pit road right here.
You know what? And the 26 is losing a lot of speed here. Richard in one lap just gained 3 tenths.
I seen that. I don't know if he might have got a little damage or had a little contact somewhere, or if he just burned the tires up, because 4/10 of a second's the gap right now. I think them guys, I think the teammate, the 22, and I think Richard Holland just laid back and learned something.
They may have been saving tires with how hard he's been pushing. I mean, you had Keaton was running the fastest lap the entire time on track, and now he's not even close to them.
Have a good night, Diana. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us. I think Adriana have you covered on the count there. So the 22 is moving up to the back of the 31 now, and it looks like whatever issue the 26 had, he's starting to get it straightened out.
I think it was just lap traffic and getting past. It was just bad spots. He was getting past in the middle of the corner, so he's running the outside. While you have the 31 and the 22, they're running the preferred bottom groove.
I'll tell you someone else that's screaming into that picture too, but I think he pitted, didn't he? Yes, the 10 truck of Enrique's already been to pit road. And now Holland's under attack from the 22 for second. That's over. Now you bring it to pit road.
I think you have to.
The teammate already did, and he wasn't that far behind him when he did it. Talking about Rick Fagone in a 10.
Man, they're really pushing it here. They're already on 44 laps on this set of tires.
She said Nation's going like a freight train. Sounds
Richard
like
Holland brings it down pit road.
I think that sounds like a country song. So Holland, he is on pit road, but I'll bet you that the 26 and 22 come this time. Here
right
he is,
now. Yep.
right now.
Here they are. They did push the issue.
Oh, 22 into the tire barrier, and 26 had to have gotten an unsafe right there. That's how quickly it can change. I'll tell you what,
I think he got in.
Down.
I think he got in, but he's got to be speeding.
I'm going to burn it down right here. You watch his pit stop, but let's watch this entry. I mean, that's craziness. Right here, they're going to come to pit road. You see the 26 Keaton Tripp the leader. Here's the 22 Wagner. Tripp hit it a little bit, too, with the right side. And the 22 plowed it, man, head on. And that's what can happen here. You're coming down from a lot of speed on this track. And I think he's been held extra time, hasn't he? Yes, he has.
No, I think Keaton got away. He got lucky.
I don't know how in the hell you hit the barrels coming in that hot and get away with it.
Maybe he got that lucky. Maybe that slowed him down enough and used your fast repair. Because he was actually faster than everybody else.
So your leader right now is the 10 truck of Enrique, but he's being haunted by the 14 of Jeff Martin.
And Skip over the radio said he's pitching tight now.
He's got to reboot that piece of shit gay laptop again. Good night, Denise. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Happy Easter, by the way. To every one of you, if I don't get to see you before then, but you have one more chance to listen to Vern on Thursday nights. For about 3 more weeks, I think I got the Thursday night thing before their season's over. So come in and say hi if you want to on Thursday nights. If not, I'll see you next Tuesday night. I'll be on the track probably. Wednesday night I'll be in the booth. I don't think I'm going to race for a little bit. We'll see. Enrique's up 2.33 seconds.
Yeah, and that's on Jeff. Jeff's got some older tires, so he's already fallen off the pace. Keaton's catching up quite a bit. And I'm also noticing that Ricky's got a little bit of damage to his right rear, so I don't know if that's going to put on a parachute or not.
Yeah, Keaton looks like he's got about 3.5 seconds to make up. You can see him going around Jeff Martin right now. Martin made it came in too soon. I think Martin was almost in the wall there as you see Enrique, or you see Richard Holland going around him.
I like Jeff's move, though. He was about 6th, and he's up to 2nd right now. He'll probably fall back to maybe 4th or 5th. So
yeah,
he should have.
He's fallen back to 4th. Next one back behind him is Michael McCauley.
I mean, I think he's probably got a top 5. So I think that was a good move by him.
So Enrique's up 3 seconds. He's not giving a ton of time up right here, and there's 16 to go. He may have, in fact, had the magic number on pitting, but we'll have to find out. He really needs a lot of lap trucks between the two of them. He better get up there and lap some people. There's Keaton Tripp, too. Oh, no, Keaton knocked a ton off that time. He comes up on Turner, but Turner's not going to be an issue here. Ford truck looks like he's got damage.
Just took 5 tenths that lap.
See Richard Holland right there. 2.3 seconds. Or no, the gap's only 2.2 seconds between first and second now.
He's coming.
Holland's back 3.4 seconds from the leader, 1.4 behind Keaton Tripp. And that's about what they were before he pitted. So that gap between those two are the same, 1.6 seconds now. I don't think Fagone's going to be able to hold him off. I thought he might be safe. We're coming up to 13 to go, but, I mean, in 3 laps, we've seen him knock off over a second.
Yeah, it's over. It's 1.5 seconds, 1.2 now. And he's 0.7 faster that lap again.
Yeah, he ran a 7. Fagone ran a 740 to an 098 from Tripp. And now you can see Tripp in the picture as we're watching the 10 truck, the leader, Rick Fagone. 12 laps to go. It's just too many more laps for him. He's still going to come out of here with a pretty decent finish, but, man, you got to feel like you kind of let one go away at this point.
Pretty much. Man, if I'm Rick, you just got to take that bottom away from him. Make you pass on the outside.
Yeah, I'm going to make him work for it and go on the outside, but there ain't nothing Rick can do. He's got to use the track to get off the corner, and the 26 is going to drive right under him and right by. So just like that, I'll tell you what, that 26 truck has been pretty flawless in this race.
Other than the disaster they almost had on pit road.
Yeah, that was a disaster. It looked like he clipped those barrels, too. And usually if you do that, you get an unsafe pit entry, so I'm not sure how that happened. But
So I think you have to make the first box, and then you have to make the line, which is inside the wall. That's where the cone is at. So the physical commitment cone is basically inside pit road. So he just got lucky with the placement of pit road there.
I think you're probably right on that.
So I don't know if anybody listening understands what that meant, but you can kind of see where the yellow cone is compared to where it normally is.
All right, so Holland's going to catch up to the teammate now, and that's going to be for the second position. And Nation's little pink laptop's not going to restart for him, I don't believe. So that's going to move Enrique back to the third spot. And that's going to put Keaton about 2.1 seconds over the 31 of Richard Holland. So maybe Holland saved on some tires again. Might make a run at it here. We'll have to see if he's got anything to knock off 2 seconds. That's an awful lot of time to get in 7 seconds. He knocked off a 10th. Nope. Not really. 2 tenths is 2 tenths, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll see if Nation's computer can reboot in 6 laps. I don't think it will. It's already been about 30, 40 laps, but I don't think it's going to make it back in 6 more. We're going to make a run through the field real quick. Sitting P3 is going to be the 10 truck of Enrique. Go back to P4, you'll find a 14 of Jeff Martin. In the 5th position, it's going to be this truck right here, the Little Mermaid, Michael McCauley. In 6th is going to be the 22, Austin Wagner. He had to use the fast repair after that pit stop, so he's going to be 1 lap down in 6th right now. You see Brandon Winning in the 84 back in 7th. Doug Turner in 8th right now. Hal Lamy in the 3 right back here in the 9th position. He's been there a while. Then we got the 8 truck. That is a pretty awesome paint job. That's Steve Blankenship. And there's the coupe, Bradley Cooper. Right there in 11th. Tyler O'Brien in the Napa truck's going to be in 12th. Richard Springer in the 21 is 13th. In 14th, you'll find Mayhem, David Moody. And then back in 15th is going to be the number 15 of Nick Reynolds. So we got 4 laps to go in the race. You see
Got any takes from this race so far?
Not really. I've just kind of been buzzing along with it, Adam. So here comes Keaton Tripp. Going to have 2 laps to go as he crosses the line this time. You see he's coming up on the back of the 81 there of Michael McCauley. Ooh, McCauley, they got so much wheel in that thing coming off the turner, and when the 81 come down, the 26 was there. That was almost a problem for the leader. But almost doesn't count, and we got 1 to go for the 26 of Keaton Tripp. He has led 120 of 150 laps. Going to be 121 when he crosses the line. Bringing it through 3 and 4 one more time, and the final time right here with the Wicked Wednesday Truck Series. That's going to be the 26 of Keaton Tripp, your winner, bringing it to victory lane. Looks like Richard Holland right here is going to bring it home P2. Enrique, Rick Fagone in the 10 going to get the third position. Jeff Martin's number 14th will bring it home 4th here. And I think he's coming to the start-finish line right now, so we'll stay with him. There's your 4th place finisher. And 5th place right here is, or actually 5th place is going to be the 81 right there, the Little Mermaid truck, Michael McCauley. So that's your top 5. We're going to interview your top 3 and, of course, your driver of the day, which is Hal Lamy. And Keaton Tripp's in the main lobby, so let me go get him here. Keaton Tripp, Vernon Adam in the broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy? Keaton, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
121 laps led for that 26 truck. I know you were fast because I raced with you in the ARCA car last night. You had to finish second to the teammate, but tonight you weren't finishing second to nobody, buddy. Tell us about your race.
Well, I almost threw it away on that last pit stop there.
We've seen it.
I don't know how I didn't get caught speeding there. I hit that perfect, I guess. I could have swore I said I was going 40 into it, but it didn't give me a black flag, so I just kept going and got by Rick Fagone there. And
I think Adam
Adam
did a good job explaining that one out. It was where them barrels were in relation to the pit cones, right, Adam?
Yeah, basically. If it was the original commitment line, yeah, I think they could have gotten you. But since they moved it inside that wall, I think it was just perfect for you and the opportunity situation you were in.
Yeah, I know Austin didn't make it.
No, he found those barrels.
Yeah.
Did you tap the barrels? It looked like you might have got the right rear end them a little bit.
I don't think I did. It didn't give me any incident things, so I think I just barely missed it.
Gotcha.
It was really close.
What a heck of a pit road entry. It didn't work out good for the teammate, but, man, it worked out perfect for you, and it didn't look like you could do anything wrong tonight, Keaton.
No. Yeah. That first pit stop we had of the race, I took 2 tires there, and that put me out in front in that clean air, and I think that's what pretty much gave it to me. I got all the track position for tonight, and it worked out pretty good.
Well, that is going to be for the Wicked Wednesday Truck Series. I believe that's going to be win number 2 for you this season.
Yeah.
I think your other win was a few races back at Michigan Speedway.
Yeah, it was.
So that's got to feel good.
Mm-hmm.
And you were sitting 4th in points, so it'd be a good points night for you there. Get a win and probably 0 incidents as well.
Yeah, I'm not really sure about that one because I think I got into a lap car there earlier. I got in the Nick Reynolds. I apologize to him there. Came off the corner a little bit with way more speed than him and kind of clipped him there. I don't know if it gave me a 4X or not, but
it looks like it's going to give you a 2X for something. I don't know what it was.
That's probably what it was.
Yeah, it's probably that.
Well, you get the bonus point for the win anyway, man.
Yeah.
So great job on that. You have anyone you want to thank why we got you up here, Keaton?
Austin, Dad, Andrew, Rylan, Noah, you guys putting on the race. It was a much better race than last night, that's for sure. And had a lot of fun tonight.
Well,
thanks for putting it on.
I'm not going to discount last night because I think I seen that you led over 70 laps there. in the ARCA car. So we know that you were fast there. I raced against you. I know you were fast, man, and it just didn't end the way you needed it to. But tonight there was no stopping you.
Yeah, it went pretty good tonight. That's for sure.
So congratulations to you, Keaton. Go enjoy this one, buddy, and we'll see you back next week.
Yep. See you guys next week. Thanks.
So that was Keaton Tripp, your race winner in the 26 truck, sitting at the start-finish line. And we got to look at our top 5 real quick. I know who finished second, though. We're gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go find Richard Holland. Richard Holland, this is Vernon, Adam in the broadcast booth. Nation still running down the road yelling fire.
Yeah, that don't surprise me a bit.
Last I heard, he was running down the road naked in West Virginia screaming fire, fire, fire.
That sounds about right. Not even surprised.
So, second place tonight. Not a bad run. Not a bad run at all.
Yeah, not too bad. A little disappointed with it, but we had a good run, good clean run. Didn't have any trouble. Had I don't know, the 22 and the 26 are all of a sudden they're fast.
Yeah, that and that's the other thing. I mean, did you have anything later in the race? Maybe did you learn anything that you might have been able to use on the 26, or was he just that good?
I think clean air was a big deal. That very first run we had where I was on the pole there, I kind of checked out on him. I think we only ran like 10 laps, but the thing was awesome out front. Clean air was huge. I think it was really tight back in traffic, even just getting behind one person. So yeah, clean air was a big deal. I tried to save tires there couple runs actually, and it didn't really seem to make that much difference. Didn't really matter. I drove it really hard one run and kind of stayed with Keaton a little bit better, and then the next run I tried to save tires, and it didn't seem to help me at all later on in the run.
Yeah, we watched the one run where it looked like later in the run you were able to track the 26 down a little bit. And we figured you learned something there, but I didn't know if you would employ any of that on that last run or if you would even have an opportunity to with the amount of laps that you guys had left to run. But, man, still a great run tonight. Pole position last night in the ARCA car. You come back and qualified P1 in the trucks again. So we know you had speed at Dover.
Yeah, we felt good about the car last night too, but came up a little short and felt really good tonight. I thought we were the truck to beat, to be honest with you. But yeah, them guys were fast, and congratulations to Keaton.
It was definitely looking that way for a while tonight, for sure. And then we, once that 26 got out front, though, that truck was stout.
Yeah, like I say, I mean, he even took 2 tires once, I believe it was there, and he still was out front. Clean air was everything, really. I mean, the truck felt so much better out front than it did even behind one person. Like I said, it was really tight, and if you couldn't get it down there low enough to get a little air on the nose, it was just plowing the whole time. You couldn't turn it, couldn't get back in the throttle, couldn't drive it off the exit.
Well, you figured out how to be fast here, man. Congratulations. Do you have anyone you want to thank? I'm trying to update the points as while I'm talking weird.
Yeah, no, just the teammates there, guys we race with every week, Rick and Brad and Hal, and you guys for putting on the show, everything you guys do, everyone that has part of the league, yeah.
Well, I'm trying to update them so we can take a look at incidents and stuff before I get you out of here. I think you had 0, though.
Yeah, I think I did.
We're going to find out for sure in a second as soon as I learn how to read again and spell. And I think Nation rubbed off on me. honestly.
Oh Jesus,
Y'all do spend a lot of time together.
That's bad, isn't it?
I feel bad for you, Vern.
Well, Dan and Lisa didn't want to update quick enough, but ding, there's your one incident point. Teammate Fagone got one too. He
I
got
had one.
0 incidents.
Oh no, that's your bonus point. You get
No,
one.
you
Oh,
got
yeah,
the
yeah, I
bonus
got you.
point. You and him and Jeff Martin was the other one. You guys were the 3 that got the 0 incidents.
Good deal. Good deal.
So did actually Brandon Winning, the 84. So congrats on
Nice.
the P2 and the 0 incidents, man. I don't know how many wins you got this season. We'll go back there and count them. You got 1, 2, 3 wins, but it's been a little while. About time for you to go back to victory lane there, Richard.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be tonight. Honestly, I like this place. I think you have to drive it, to get around here, and it's kind of, you have to finesse it a little bit. Whether it's loose or a tight setup, it don't matter. And I thought we had the truck to beat tonight. I thought we might get the win, but like I said, them guys were fast, and congratulations to Keaton again.
So we're going to back to 1.5 miles next week, Kansas. What do you feel about that?
I don't really, never's really loved the place, like cared for it all that much racing there, but I seem to always run well. If you can just keep it off the wall, you tend to have a decent finish. I know track position's huge there too. You know the deal. You can't pass after a while. You get that one groove up on the top there, but I don't know. We run pretty good there, so I think we'll have a decent night.
Hey, Richard. When don't you run well though?
I was thinking the same thing.
When you penalize me,
Oh,
That's almost.
that's when
Never. That's almost never.
at Atlanta
Except for that one.
penalize me. Yeah,
I don't.
that one.
I don't have to move you out of the booth either because next 2 interviews are your teammates anyway, Richard. So you can hang out.
Yeah, fuck them guys.
Yeah,
We're done here.
We'll get Enrique up here.
That son of a bitch.
Rick Fagone.
That fucking Ken hit.
It's
Fucking dickhead.
it's the wrecking asshole Vern Bradley up here in the booth with Richard Holland and Adam Tibbs. You got a copy, buddy? Well, he ain't talking to me. Adam, you got to interview him.
No.
So I say it again. I want to thank my least favorite teammate I've ever had, Vern Bradley. We had us a little fucking spat last night, but we're grown men. We can handle that.
That's right.
Can't we?
Yeah, we picked our toys up and went our different directions, didn't we?
Yeah. Shit happens.
I
man.
went and played in a different fucking sandbox. Fuck it.
You can't share the same marker.
Without a doubt. No, I like to sniff mine anyways, but I won't let Vern have my marker.
All right, so we're going to talk about the race for just a minute. You played a strategy tonight, and I'm going to tell you, Rick, it almost worked, man.
Yeah, it was. I knew it was going to be close. I wish I had stayed out maybe a couple more laps, but it was all depending on what they did. And I know there was a bunch of lap traffic up there, and I didn't really want to contend with it, so I short pitted them. I don't know what it was, 28 laps, 29 laps, something like that. And I didn't know, but maybe I'd had enough time to get to it. But yeah, fresh tires makes a huge difference here, even if it is a handful of laps. So good win to Keaton. That was a good win on his part. And Richard tried to save my tires most of the race, but it didn't really matter. I could go out there and drive the wheels off it, and it still reacted the same as if I took it easy. But
He said
it is what it is.
I think he said the exact same thing, Richard. It didn't matter.
Yeah. A couple runs there, I tried to save a little bit, but it didn't seem to make that much difference at all.
But man, I mean, you made it interesting towards the end there, and I think when you guys rewatch the broadcast, if you look at the 26 and the 22's entry to pit road, and it got the 22, and the 26 barely. He barely scraped it in there, man. That whole thing could have changed over on that pit stop.
Oh, without a doubt. Well, we knew with a handful less people in here that it was probably going to come down to green flag pit stops and how clean you were able to get on pit road. And this place is pretty challenging to get it slowed down.
Yeah, it's a son of a bitch.
And it's easy to fucking lose time, too, taking it too easy, getting on the pit road. And you come out and you're 4 seconds behind, but Christ, that's a whole straightaway and a half.
Yeah, I was thinking pit stops or strategy, and we've seen that you played a little bit of strategy there, and it didn't quite work out for you, but you still brought it home a position better than you entered the pits that time around. So.
Yeah, thanks to Austin. I appreciate it, buddy.
He gave you the podium,
Good
didn't
racing, good racing too to him and Keaton. I don't know if I raced Keaton a whole lot. I passed him once, and had been trying to follow Austin for a good long time, trying to save tires. But yeah, good racing everybody in here. I thought there was plenty of room to move around and get around, and this place is real challenging to be too wide, hard to get off the corners.
Yeah, congrats on the top 3. You have anyone you want to thank?
Thank you, most importantly, up in the booth for taking the time and dealing with us fucking guys. I know sometimes it can be a little tricky at times. We just want to fucking throw the gloves off and start swinging, but we've learned that we got to calm down and think about shit a little more.
We calm down and think about it, and we come back and we do what we need to do, don't we?
Yeah, I want to thank Hal and all his fan club, and least of all, Richard. I don't want to thank him one bit. He didn't help me out at all this week.
I'm surprised you thanked me after last night, but
he sent me like 9 messages, and he sent me 3 or 4 smoke signals to come in and practice, and I kind of completely fucking caught him.
I told him next time we set up a fucking practice room, I'm going to drive my truck right through his fucking living room, honk on the horn, roll the window down, and say, fucking practice.
Well, it all comes
See if that works.
Daytona, I spent fucking 8 hours trying to figure that place out, and I was fucking 8 seconds off the pace, so I said I'll never practice again. So there it is.
Well, that kind of will put a sour taste in your mouth for sure. So we have
God, never again.
We have one more interview, and I believe it's another one of your teammates. Let's get
How'd
Hal.
the fan vote go tonight?
Hal Amy,
Boom.
you have your whole team and Adam Tips and Vern in the broadcast booth. You got a copy? Hal Amy.
Nope. Back to Richard.
Back to Richard Holland.
That dickhead.
Yeah.
Hal's got to wake up. Wake up, Hal. You driver of the day. Adam, wake him up.
Oh, Hal.
Had to fucking say where that guy is.
We'll leave him in here for a couple of minutes. He finished in the top 10, didn't he? I think he was 9th. He was up there early, too. He put the truck
Yeah,
up
he
there.
was 9th. Yep.
Right, please.
And I'll tell you, he kept the truck looking pretty good tonight. So the feller didn't have a terrible night.
What's up?
There
he
he is.
I had to go get a drink.
Hal, you know why we got you up here, buddy?
Guy with fucking 3 laps down fucking finishes 9th or what?
No. Guy with all the fans gets driver of the day.
Woohoo. Yeehaw.
And Nation's, man, I feel bad. Nation's pink laptop quit.
Really?
Yes,
No.
it did.
What's he using now? His phone?
He was on his phone earlier trying to get his laptop to reboot, but I think WFO done burned his damn pink laptop up.
Or he's out naked yelling fire. We don't know.
Or he's out naked running up and down the road in West Virginia yelling fire, fire, fire.
He's been swapping booby pics with Brad, and his fucking computer caught a virus.
Damn. Yeah, that little
I can't
laptop.
fucking see that.
That little laptop couldn't process it.
It couldn't process it. You're right. He was trying to watch Pornhub and our stream at the same time, Hal.
Too many viruses.
Burn her up.
Picked up the tubular virus.
Didn't we warn him about this about a month ago not to do that?
Oh, many times.
Yeah, I can't even
can't
count how
tell
many
that
times
young
you can't tell Nation nothing.
No,
No.
You can't tell those young guns nothing either. They won't listen anymore.
No, and you can't trust a fucking teammate named Vern either, Rick.
Damn.
No. If you give me a little more patience, Vern, I'd let you have the spot.
The worst part about it is I wasn't even trying to pass you.
I know it. Well, I got loose, and that was that.
I was trying to clear that fucking 14 to the outside of me, and I kept glancing over there is what happened.
Well, I thought I was still inside of him, so I got loose driving the piss out of it.
Yeah,
I
you
like
hugged the
truck
bottom, too. You
Yeah.
were clear of them. I almost told you on the radio you were clear. But I did,
He
and I
got
probably should
confused. He
have.
thought he was in the 14 instead of the 114.
Yeah.
I'm at the wrong track. I thought I was still.
Wrong track. So, Hal, this is like 10.76 billion Driver of the Day awards. How do you feel?
Wore out,
No
tired.
enthusiasm. Where's the enthusiasm? That's what we got. See, what happened to Nation is he said,
You want me to have enthusiasm with this truck?
yeah.
Okay. Like I got to stop, get a black flag stop for fucking repairs, and nobody was around me. So what the fuck hit me?
I don't know what got you.
I don't. You tell me. Visible fucking wall, I guess.
I don't know, but there was definitely, we could see damage on the truck, couldn't we, Adam?
Yeah, I was there. Looks like someone hit you in the left rear, and then someone hit you in the door, and someone hit you on your
the
right quarter.
side. But it didn't look like the truck had went in the wall because the damage was not as much on the fender as it was the door on the passenger
Nobody was
side.
around me.
Maybe net code, possibly?
Well, it must have been net code from fucking last week.
But we got enthusiasm, apparently in Nation. He's running down the road naked in West Virginia yelling, fire, 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 fire.
One neighborhood.
That's what I said. And you know who lives in his neighborhood, don't you, Hal?
Yeah, I do.
I feel sorry for Red and them. Nation running
I
around
know.
that neighborhood naked. That's got to be a show.
But
But
maybe Nation's on fire.
rest in peace to Nation's laptop. That it might have caught on fire, literally.
Maybe.
You think, Adam? Think about
Probably
how he
running
left.
that Minnie Mouse one, right? Any?
Think about how he left. He never disconnected from the channel, and he was gone from the chat and the right side screen at the same time. Did you notice that?
Yep.
It was like instantaneous.
That's because his wife unhooked his router.
She just did his
She said,
timer.
fuck you.
Did his timer
Yep.
run up? It was 10 o'clock. Did the timer run up on the internet, Hal, at 10?
Probably.
You're done with the internet. Go to bed. And then
Yeah,
It was
get
like
your
right
ass
at
to
10,
bed.
wasn't it?
that's probably
You
what
watch
happened.
Too much porn. Go to bed.
You're probably right. And then he stripped his clothes off and ran down the road yelling fire. Probably not a damn thing.
Jerk his elbow.
There's probably not a damn thing wrong with his laptop. Hal, you have
Probably not.
anyone you want to thank while we got you in here, buddy?
Just everybody, everybody for coming out to supporting all of us. You guys putting up broadcast. Everybody involved.
You thank the same people I do.
Well, they're the ones that do it. I mean, thank Adam for adminning it.
Yeah, we got to
Thank
thank Adriana for Diana for keeping the count most of the broadcasts, and then Adriana for coming in and picking up the count and carrying it in, and Bender, Michael McCauley, thank you guys, man. You've been awesome in the stream. Denise, of course, she's messing with me about the apple pies again. Believe it or not, Hal.
Yeah.
You know what I say? Fuck those apple pies. I ain't getting none. Mama Riddle said that she would make.
Don't
me one, though.
fucking feel bad. I ain't getting none either.
Why didn't you
Take
get
turns.
any?
I ain't fucking seen none.
What that? Don't you live in the same house they make these said pies?
Apparently they eat the fuckers all. I don't see them.
You need to get away from the computer a little bit more. Use old sniffer when you're up there
Fuck
racing.
that. Fuck that.
He's missing out on the apple pie. Son
It's
of
the
a
only
gun.
fucking break I get.
Bender was probably right. He said Nation went out to catch a pornhubber.
Yeah. What was his name?
I knew that was coming. But we want to thank everyone for coming into the broadcast each week, Tuesday nights and Wednesday nights both. All the drivers for coming in, racing, having a good time, everybody keeping a good attitude. If we can just teach that fucking Vern to do that on Tuesday nights, we'd all be better off. But I don't know, anger management courses, or maybe just stay in a broadcast booth.
Or smoke breaks.
Yeah, smoke breaks would be fucking awesome, by the way.
Intermission here and there wouldn't be too bad.
We might have to talk
Implement
about
stages.
If we did implement stages, that would give
Ooh.
me time for smoke break, wouldn't it, Adam?
We could do what Bristol did, which is completely shut the cars off. It's like, get your shit fixed and get the fuck out.
How about we do
Just-
the right thing? Here's the right thing. We throw a caution halfway for intermission.
Just make the races a little bit longer and then do that.
We go halfway intermission, right? And then with 3 to go, we throw the second mandatory caution. That way
If the race goes like last night, I don't think 2 more cautions is the answer.
You're probably right. But man, it was a great race. When you guys go back and watch it, you'll see it. And congratulations once again on Keaton Tripp on your win, Richard Holland for finishing second, Rick for your podium finish, and Hal Lamy for driver of the day once again, buddy.
Thank Nation too.
And thank Nation. He was here before me. Did you know that?
Oh, well, he's talking to Rick, I guess.
He was in the broadcast room, wasn't he, Rick?
Oh, yeah, he was wide-eyed and bushy-tailed when I talked to him.
Yep, Nation.
Christ, he must have learned how to read to find the right room.
I'm glad you said that, because when I come into the broadcast room and talked to him, he was groggy like he was about to go to sleep.
Like A,
Oh, yeah. Tied him right out.
B.
Yeah.
But the points are updated, so you can check them out. I'll be back on the YouTube tomorrow night. You can come check that out if you want to. And if not, we'll see you next Tuesday night for the Twisted Tuesday ARCA series, and I believe that car is at Kansas as well.
Yeehaw.
I don't know, but I'm going to check, but I believe it is.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yes, it is. So we'll be at Kansas with that. Stay safe. Have a great night, and we'll see you next week.
See ya.
We didn't end it yet. Hold on. I'll try that again.